A cell, short for celluloid, is a transparent sheet on which objects are drawn or painted for traditional, hand-drawn animation. Actual celluloid was used during the first half of the 20th century, but since it was flammable and dimensionally unstable it was largely replaced by cellulose acetate. With the advent of computer-assisted animation production, the use of cels has been all but abandoned in major productions. Disney Studios stopped using cels in 1990 when computer animation production system replaced this element in their animation process. Technique. Generally, the characters are drawn on cels and laid over a static background drawing. This reduces the number of times an image has to be redrawn and enables studios to split up the production process to different specialized teams. Using this assembly line way to animate has made it possible to produce films much more cost-effectively. The invention of the technique is generally attributed to L. Hurd, who patented the process in 1914. The outline of the images are drawn on the front of the cel while colors are painted on the back to eliminate brush strokes. Traditionally, the outlines were hand-inked, but since the 1960s they are almost exclusively xerographed on. Another important breakthrough in cel animation was the development of the animation photo transfer process, first seen in The Black Cauldron, released in 1985. Collector's item, production cels were sometimes sold after the animation process was completed. More popular shows and movies demanded higher prices for the cels, with some selling for thousands of dollars. Some cels are not used for actual production work, but may be a special, or limited edition version of the artwork, sometimes even printed instead of hand-painted. These normally do not fetch as high a price as original under-the-camera cels, which are true collector's items. Some unique cels have fetched record prices at art auctions. For example, a large pan cel depicting numerous characters from the finale of Who Framed Roger Rabbit sold for $50,600 at Sotheby's in 1989, including its original background. Disney stores sold production cels from The Little Mermaid at prices from $2,500 to $3,500, without the original backgrounds. Lithographs of cels from the same film were $250, with edition sizes of 2,500 to €5,000 pieces. See also, cel shading, a non-photorealistic rendering method of computer graphics to give it a feeling that it is drawn on a cel. Traditional animation contains info about the process of using cels to produce animation and has a section about cels and xerography, APT, etc. References: The Art of Disney in Sotheby's, Animation Magazine, January 1995. May 1995, Disney Store Catalog, June 1993.